We're back at Cafe of Hope with Amy from Metropolitan Title. Amy, we live in such a messy world, and I say that because our lives get really messy. And when we go to sell houses, sometimes that mess can follow us. And you have an interesting file that you're working on right now where that's exactly what's going on.
Yes, and it is a mess, and we will get it cleaned up. Unfortunately, there was a situation with a woman who's trying to sell just her regular everyday house here in Indiana, and a family member got in a little bit of trouble even in another state, and she got drawn in on the legal part of it. There was actually a $10 million judgment filed in the situation.
$10 million?
$10 million, not something she has just laying around that she can take care of and be able to sell this house.
Sure.
So the attorneys took it from the other state and transferred it to Indiana, so it now attaches to all of her properties that she owns here. And before she can sell her everyday house, we have to get this $10 million judgment cleared up. And by doing that, you're working with attorneys in the other state, attorneys here, and just trying to see if they will negotiate so that she can at least get somewhat of a release so she can sell this property and move on.
So if I'm understanding right, your client has a house in Indiana.
Yes.
And needs to sell that house, but needs to pay $10 million.
Yes.
Or get the issue resolved before she can sell it. And it's not her issue, as a family member's issue.
Yes.
That then got attached to her by blood association.
Yes.
Ay. It is just incredible to me the way attorneys are able to link liabilities to assets, and how a mess that you don't think is connected to your real estate transaction can be.
Yes, she was very shocked when the title search came back and we told her that this judgment was attached to the property.
I can imagine. $10 million
Yes.
is a lot of money. But she was aware of that issue, but didn't think it was connected to the real estate.
Right. She knew it was out there.
And so when Metro's done its job well, you take that everyday drama and mess and separate it from the real estate. That way the next home buyer can purchase that home peace of mind without having to worry about any other responsibility to that family member's drama.
Correct, because if she would transfer that property without the title search and just sell it to someone else, that $10 million judgment would then be their problem also.
It is so important for people to check and make sure that all the paperwork is straight before they buy a home.
Yes, it is.
Thanks, Amy.